Hey guys, it's Tuesday, August 11th, 2009, and I finally got a few minutes to sit down and talk about something that happened to me 2 Sundays ago. Before I tell this story, I need to kind of fill you guys in on what's been going on in my life. I've been really busy, and I've been doing some really fun, great things, seeing my friends, but I was just not happy. I was feeling really depressed, actually. And my 17th birthday was approaching. And I was just really weighted down with the feeling like, I couldn't get a grip on my life. And, in a year, I was going to be going off to college. And, I didn't feel like I was ready, and just the task of getting ready to take on all that responsibility was overwhelming. Sunday morning on the 2nd of August, I went to church with my parents, and our pastor was talking about spiritual gifts. And at the end of the sermon, he asked us all to pray for a certain spiritual gift that we desired. I prayed for the gift of healing because so many people around me that I know and love dearly, friends and family, are really suffering. Some of them are suffering from depression or just emotional problems at home. And it really hurts me to see them suffering, and so I prayed for the gift of healing so that I would have the ability to comfort them and provide, just love for them and provide some sort of healing. After we all prayed to receive spiritual gifts, the band started to worship again, and pastor just offered for anyone who wanted it. They offered prayer, and said that we could come up to the front, to the stage, and receive prayer from some of the prayer team who were there. And this was something that I had wanted to do for a really long time. I felt like I needed someone outside of my family to pray for me, but just something was holding me back. I don't know if it was just that I was scared. I think I didn't want to be asked any questions, I didn't want someone to come up and ask me questions that I wouldn't want to answer. I just needed someone to pray for me, to help me. I've been thinking a lot lately about needing a change in my life, a big change, because the way I was going and the way I was living was not doing me any good, and it wasn't getting me anywhere. And like I said, with my birthday approaching, I was thinking about all these things and how I really wanted things to change in this next year. And so I got up the courage and walked up to the front of the stage and knelt. And I was just kind of praying on my own, but I didn't really know what to think. I was terrified of what was going to happen. And I was just crying because I was so overwhelmed and tired of all the worries and the burdens I've been carrying. And a woman came up behind me and just started praying for me. And she didn't even talk to me. She didn't ask me any questions. And the first thing she prayed for was, she prayed against unbelief, which was a big issue for me. I'd been really bitter because I felt like God hadn't been responding to me, and I really desperately needed His help. And I felt like He hadn't been there, and so I was starting to turn away and not really believe anymore that he was there for me. The second thing that she prayed for was she prayed against insecurity, which is also another big thing in my life. I'm a very insecure person. I'm very confident on many levels, but inside I have a very low self-esteem, and I am constantly afraid of what other people will think of me, and I'm always making my decisions around what people will think of me, and I know that I should not live my life like that, but try as hard as I might, I still have that insecurity, and so she prayed against that. After that, she prayed that I would be able to comfort the people around me who I love, my friends and family who were in pain. And I don't remember if she said healing specifically, but I knew exactly what she was talking about, and her words were the things that I had been praying for, and she prayed that I might have that ability, that gift. And lastly, she prayed that I would have joy in serving the Lord. And that also really hit home, because I had been, as I said, really depressed, really unhappy. And there were so many wonderful things in my life, and I just couldn't understand why I wasn't happy, why I couldn't keep that feeling. And she prayed that I would have joy from serving Him. And she prayed for other things that I don't really remember specifically, but everything that she said applied directly to my life, and it was probably the most incredible moment of my life. I mean, to just have someone come up to you, I didn't even see her face, she just prayed over me. I didn't talk to her, I didn't say a word to her, you know, and she knew exactly what I needed to be prayed for, and that was incredible. It just blew me away. It completely blew me away. And I told my parents about it afterwards, and my friends, and they were all really, really blown away and moved by what had happened to me, and it changed them as well, hearing my stories. And it's not like I've gone through some huge metamorphosis and I'm a completely new person. It's definitely not true. I'm the same person that, you know, I've always been, but I have a new hope now, and I needed proof that God was there and that He actually cared and that He was working in my life, and He gave me that proof that day. And I think the reason that I hadn't felt Him before was I'd been saying I'm doing my best, but I really wasn't, and I was just too scared I didn't want to have to actively seek Him. I wanted Him to come to me, but I had to go and get up and get prayer, and it's gonna change my life, and I don't know exactly how. I'm not expecting it to be like suddenly my life is incredible. You know, I still have bad days. I've just felt so much better after, and, you know, more determined now to live my life well and to seek after Him. And I'm doing a horrible job of explaining this, and I just hope that you get it. I don't even know what point I'm making, but it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see what comes of my life after this. So if you got all the way through this, I really appreciate you listening to my story. Thanks for your time, guys. I'll have another vlog up soon, hopefully. Finals are over tomorrow, so Thanks for letting me share my story. Bye.